Shalom, shalom, and good afternoon. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. It is the 19th day of the 9th Hebrew month. It is Thursday, December the 7th, Pearl Harbor Day, 2017. And I just wanted to make a quick video. Obviously, I know everyone has seen what happened yesterday, which was a very significant event. On the 18th day of the 9th month, which is exactly 7 days before Hanukkah begins, Trump made the historic decision to finally recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, and is now told his State Department to make plans to move the embassy, the American embassy, from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. And actually, in light of that, now several other countries are making preparations to move their embassies from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem as well. Of course, in predictable fashion, the Palestinians, as well as the Muslim world at large, has condemned what Trump has done. They strongly disagree with this, and there have been massive riots throughout Israel today from the Palestinians, and there's been some rockets fired, and Israel's had to retaliate, and it's been kind of a riotous day, at least in Israel. Turkey has vehemently opposed what Trump has done, and they're calling for a meeting next week with all the Islamic leaders of various Islamic countries. What's interesting is that, the Islamic world is not known for unifying on much of anything. They're usually pretty at odds with each other because of all their different sects within the Muslim world, and because of what Trump has done with recognizing Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, it's sort of united all these different Muslim and Arab countries together in united front. I mean, Saudi Arabia and Iran are historic enemies, and yet they both agree that they don't like what's happened with Trump's announcement. So it's a historical event. It's an amazing event. It had to happen because Jerusalem, of course, will be the capital of Israel when Yahshua returns to rule and reign for 1,000 years, as prophecies predict. But what's really, really fascinating, I think, about this whole thing is that Trump made this decision, this historic decision, that really caught off, I think, a lot of people off guard. But he made this decision to announce that Jerusalem would be the capital of Israel as recognized by the United States, and that he would make preparations to move the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem exactly 7 days before Hanukkah begins. He made it on the 18th day of the 9th Hebrew month. You count 7 days, you come to the 25th day. So exactly 7 days. So we have almost another 7-day warning, just as we had the 3 earthquakes. That was a 7-day warning before the new moon. And of course, the day after the new moon, Trump made that historic declaration that he was adding North Korea back onto the state-sponsored terrorist list. And now, 7 days before Hanukkah, he has made this historic decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. So 7 days, I think, no, I haven't seen anyone else note that it's exactly 7 days before Hanukkah begins on December 13th. It actually begins on the night of December 12th, that he made this decision 7 days before. And of course, we know that there's a 7-day warning when Noah gets in the ark. So whenever something major occurs 7 days before an event, my ears perk up. So 7 days to the day before Hanukkah begins this year, Trump made this decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and to make preparations to move the embassy, the American embassy, from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. So is that significant? I think so. So I'm really excited to see what happens for this Hanukkah. My wife and I are really excited. This will be her first Hanukkah that I'll be teaching her to celebrate. Of course, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Yahshua himself, celebrated Hanukkah in John chapter 10, starting in verse 20 or 22. You can read about it there. Hanukkah is a very important 8-day holiday and something we should definitely keep because it's a prophetic feast pointing toward the end times. So I wish you all a very happy season of Hanukkah, and my wife and I are very much looking forward to celebrating this very special Hanukkah starting next Wednesday. So, hallelujah. It's awesome to see now that Jerusalem is recognized as the capital of Israel, as it should have been recognized long, long ago, because Jerusalem has been, is, and always will be the eternal capital of Israel. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. Website is spiritandtorah.com. Shalom.